Yeah. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm James Lin, the director of CWA. Okay. It's an honor to cooperate with the Photo Arc project and support to document aquatic creatures. And here are a few questions for the photo arc and the founder and the photographer Joe Sartori.
Right,
Okay,
that's right. Thank you.
yeah, maybe you can.
Sure.
You can.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joel Sartori. I'm the founder and photographer for National Geographic Photo Arc. The Photo Arc is a 30-year effort on my part to document every species living in human care around the world. We figure that's between 20 and 25,000 species or so. And we're at almost 14,000 species now after 16 years. We document animals using black and white backgrounds for a couple of reasons. One is we want to use studio lighting, and having them in a contained space allows us to light them well to see their true color. Having them on black and white backgrounds is also a great equalizer. All animals are the same size on these backgrounds. A mouse is as big as an elephant. A streamfish, like we got at CWA, is the same size as a tiger. They're all the same size, and with no size comparisons and no distractions, we can really look at them in the eye and see that they have intelligence and that they are very worthy of preserving for all time. So we really want to try to get the public to care about the extinction crisis while there's still time to do something about it.
Okay. Okay. Because the time has limit, so we have only 3 or 4 questions. It's okay.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. We'll. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay. The first one. What was the motivation for creating the Photo Arc project 16 years ago? What are the most unforgettable memories and the biggest challenge for you?
Okay. Well, I was a National Geographic magazine photographer for 17 years and did 30 stories around the world on all sorts of different conservation topics. And then my wife got very sick with breast cancer, and she was on chemotherapy and radiation for about a year, and we had 3 little kids at home. And so I just stopped traveling and being a National Geographic photographer for about a year to take care of her and our children. And she's fine to this day, and that's been 17 years ago. But during that year at home, I had a chance to think about the fact that I'd done 30 stories for National Geographic, and only a couple of them mattered. A couple of them really moved the needle of conservation. So we talked about what to do next, my wife and I, if she got better, and again she did, thankfully. But we decided maybe doing portraits of animals in a very simple way would be a better thing to do and more permanent, and be able to talk about animals that are not very well known. Like we all know about tigers and gorillas, but very few of us have heard of cichlids, like we photographed with you, or the greater siren, or that little bitty arthropod we photographed today. The Photo Arc's really made to photograph the small things. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, second.
Oh, and you
okay.
asked about unusual experiences with
Yes.
the Photo Arc. I've had a few unusual experiences over the years. Most of the time with the Photo Arc, we don't want anything unusual. We do a lot of work in advance to learn what zoos have in their inventories and aquariums and places that are doing conservation work, scientific research. And we ask, what do you have? And then we get a list. And then we look at the list and we say, we need these 20 species. And the zoo will say, well, we think that 12 of them would do okay with this, but these other 8, not so well. They're too old or too nervous. And so then we try to not have anything go wrong, and very, very seldom do. The hardest animal to photograph for me have been chimpanzees. I've tried several times to photograph adult chimpanzees in zoos, and they destroy the set we build, and they have a great time doing it. And I've really never gotten a good picture of a chimp yet. If people want to see what that's like, they can go to my website, joelsartori.com, type in the chimp incident, and they will see the chimps destroying one of my photo arc sets.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
It's your first time to come in Taiwan?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. What's the most impressive thing so far from the shooting?
For me, the experience in Taiwan's been really interesting. It's a beautiful landscape with the mountains and green everywhere, and the places we've been, CWA, but also Taipei Zoo and Far Glory Ocean Park and X Park, all these places, they have good collections in good care, and I've been treated well, and the diversity here, especially in the fishes, it's amazing how many freshwater species there are, especially, and the ocean species. We would assume there would be many species that are saltwater, but the number of freshwater species here that are unique and endemic, found only in this area, that's really something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yep. And do you have any suggestions or experience to share for a creative enterprise like CWA in Taiwan to support animal conservation and sustainability? Yep.
That's a great question. And I've thought about this a lot. And you know, there's two things at play. One is I think that people need to actually see animals to care. They have to see them in person. If nature only exists to us on our phones, on a screen, will we care about it very much? Will we want to save nature? Will we want to modify our human behaviors to save the planet? If we've never even met a lot of these animals. So I think it's important really for people to see animals in nature or in captive situations. But at the same time, we need to do it sustainably. And that means more captive breeding of animals so that we're not putting pressure on the wild to collect more animals. More captive breeding means just much easier on nature, but still gives people an experience. It still gives them a chance, especially in the aquarium industry, the pet trade. It gives them an experience of what it's like to take care of an animal and to nurture it and to observe it and to see that there's great beauty and intelligence in every little living thing, no matter how small. So I just think it's very critical to try to balance that out. As humans grow to 11 billion or 10 billion people, we have the capacity now to take everything. And so really if we want to leave nature intact, we need to figure out how to do more captive breeding of the species that people have in the pet trade, and decrease the number of animals that are coming from the wild, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Joe, for this interview.
You're welcome.
Actually, this was a great opportunity for us to learn more about the goal and the values of the photo arc.
Thank you.
And to feel the importance of nature to us. Yes, so I believe we can do more things. Let's take action together and protect our planet.
Yes, yes, indeed. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your interest. Thanks
you.
very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.